name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Racing on Saturday at Hollywoodbets Greyville. It is a 10-race program that we can look forward to on the 13th of May 2023. And it is, of course, a champion season. And we got underway just last week, Saturday, with the World Sports Bet in Guineas. And, of course, the Independent on a Saturday. And what a thrilling start to the KZN champion season. And we look forward to the remainder of it. And on Saturday, the feature race on the day will be the World Sports Betting 1900. I'm joined by Devon Govender, and Devon and myself will be guiding you through the 10-race program on Saturday. Devon, how are you doing, and how did you enjoy the start of champion season?
Yeah, all good, thanks, Raheel. It was absolutely brilliant, just a spectacle to watch, to see that kind of horseflesh here in KwaZulu-Natal. There's a massive hype in Hollywoodbets Greyville racecourse.
Absolutely, and Charles Dickens, you were impressed with his victory?
Very impressed, yeah.
Absolutely, we look forward to seeing Charles Dickens take place in the Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge, which could certainly be his next mission now. Race number 1, which is set to be run over the 1200 meter trip, and it goes off at 11:10. It is a maiden plate for the juveniles, of course, for the fillies, and we do have an interview package lined up for you, that with Doug Campbell and Stuart Ferry.
She's a very nice filly. We bred her on the farm. I trained her mother Valerie for Sir George Albieu and Pat Robinson and Logan Naidu, and she won first time out, and she actually won 3 out of 5 starts, and they turned down a huge offer to go and race in France, and unfortunately she chipped her knee, but they've kept her for breeding, and this is a very nice filly. She is a bit hot, but if she's not too green at Greyville, she could finish in the money. I've got Rachel Venica riding her as a nice quiet rider, so I'm hoping for a big run from her.
Yeah, listen, she's been a little bit disappointing, but Craig got over last time and he wasn't, she said just needs to strengthen up and a little, so she's probably going to want further. She's not well drawn, but this is sort of a little experience around the turn, sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You give her one more run, and then next time hopefully a bit further.
Well, race number 1 on the program, and it is a field of 14 runners that line up for this event. As it is a 10-race program, race number 1 does not form part of any exotic on the day. The bipot will, of course, begin in race number 2, place accumulator race number 3, and the pick 6 in race number 4. Now, in race number 1, fixed odds betting market at this point in time, Secret Identity 7-2 down 28-10. It's horse number 13 at 33-10. It's then 8-1 about Prankster, Arrow's Legacy, Porto Zante 10-1, and Better Bar. Those now Secret Identity. She of course ran in the Strelitzia, which is the Grade 3 event at the first time of asking. Lost 3 lengths at the start. Race green, ran back in 7th position. Well beaten behind Winter Cloud. Obviously, we can say if she didn't lose start, she could have finished a lot closer. Whether she would have run into the top 4, who knows? But we can say maybe she would have run around 5 lengths or so. But nonetheless, we're all beaten on debut. She can only improve with that run. But I definitely think that there are other horses in the race which will certainly make her pick up her feet.
Yeah, no, definitely. You got to take note of that eye-catching jockey booking as well. That's a very significant jockey booking in the form of Richard Fourie. We all know how well he's riding, and we have to respect the money. On exposed form, she's very likely to improve here, Raheel, as well as number 13, Mauritania from the Wendy Whitehead yard. Excuse me, with Gavin. With Gavin Larina aboard. A little bit of a tricky draw there, but it was a good debut effort, and you can see that this horse was in the betting on debut on that occasion and only finished 1 length behind Lady Lacewing on that occasion. But I think those are the runners to include based on exposed form, but I think just keep a close eye on the betting market with regards to the unraced runners.
Yeah, just one more horse that I'd certainly include is number 7, Prankster. Now, she's a horse that she moved down to the start very nicely on debut. I remember this individual, and she's going to come on leaps and bounds with that run under the belt. Beaten 6 lengths behind Hot Pearl. Hot Pearl ran an absolute blinder in the Strelitzia behind Winter Cloud, and I certainly believe Prankster can make natural improvement to perhaps be in the money. And then just number 2, Porto Zante, related to War Room, who won her first 3 starts over 1,000 meters, remained unbeaten, and she's got quite a speedy pedigree, and she's also positively drawn. So maybe another horse to keep a very close eye on. So numbers 2, 7, 8 and 13, those could certainly be the horses that dominate race number 1 on the day.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.